Okay, well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my new walkthrough for episode 1 of Wolfenstein 3D, Escape from Wolfenstein. I've, as I said recently in previous videos, I've totally redone most of this episode, if not all, and to make it a lot more interesting, in my opinion is anyway, than the original version. So, without further ado, I'm going to go on to level 2, but firstly I'll quickly mention, one thing I forgot to say is that what I meant when I said about the red brick wall being the final sections of each level, I'll try and make it like that, is that it's not where the gold keys tends to be found, but it's where the gold door is. So usually you can't get to the red brick section without having the gold key in your possession, because you need the gold key obviously to be able to open the gold door. So anyway, without further ado, go to secret end of secret level. As you might remember, I added one additional secret here just to create the illusion that this definitely seemed like the only possible exit, but it turned out to be a fake exit, and then if the real exit gets revealed by pushing this wall up here, and then the SS are more difficult to get to and just don't kill because of space being more tight with that secrecy wall. So anyway, now for level 2, I have increased the number of enemies and treasure in this level. Just have a quick quiz just to see exactly how much. It's 112 treasure, so I did not manage to round it down to a nice round figure of 110. But then again, I mean, in the original version of this floor, I think the count of treasure was like 62 or something, or 68. Can't remember exactly, so it doesn't really matter. But most of the levels, I have them to a nice round sort of figure in terms of number of treasure. But that's me just being a bit pedantic. But I've kind of tried to spike up the difficulty a bit with this level. And again, like I've done with the previous 2 levels, I've tried my best to include a view of the outside where I can, with the beautiful night sky. Tantalizing poor BJ. Oh, just got him in time there. There's still the same number of enemies in these rooms. This hasn't changed. Oh, luckily the SS didn't get me there. Sometimes it does. So we're both shooting at the same time. Okay, so far so good. Alright, so have I been there yet? I don't think so. No. There's health if you need. In this room, there's some health hidden in the corner there. And there's some more health, not that room. No, that room if you need, there as well. There's some there if you need. And in this room, nothing, just a pile of bones. No secrets in this area. But level 3 makes an exception to that. Both in the original version and my redesign of it. Okay, the first secret is right here. Right here. I think I decided to... No, I don't think I've changed this section, have I? No, don't think so. Maybe I just moved the ammo, no. I think maybe I actually did change things a wee bit there. Not much. Okay, and then there's this room here. There's a new guy here. Yeah, I've made this room a bit more difficult than the original version. In this room, I think it's 2 guards now instead of 1. Right. And any treasure? Oh, it's so easy to miss these chalices. I prefer to stick to the left because I got more space between me and the enemy. Okay, just 2 guys here. And no treasure this time. And this time I've got 2 dogs instead of 1. So that's the other change I've made. Just to spice things up a little bit, you know, make it a little bit harder. After all, I mean, that makes it more exciting, doesn't it? More adrenaline pumping. That's still the same. Leave 2 guards here. And the second secret for this level the proper machine gun, or like super chain gun actually. And I think this, yep, the third secret is right there. Extra ammo if you need it. 3 clips of ammo. There's a guy, there's 2 more up here. And then let's go back to this room. I might have increased the number of enemy in this room, can't remember for sure. Then again, maybe it's not. No, I think it's still the same. 5 enemies there. A couple of the other rooms I've spiced up a wee bit. So, yeah, I think like here, for example, I've now got 2 dogs. And I decided to add some dog food here as well. Not that you necessarily need that, but in 1 health that saves that one there, that food. For BJ, should you need it later. Switch to proper full-on machine gun. Yeah, I've added the number of SS in this room. For like, I think that's it. Yeah, I think I've like 4 or 5 SS there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because there's no run in the middle there as well. Between the 2 of them. So squished together this time. Well, I'm going to conserve ammo a bit, so I'm switching to the small machine. Submachine gun. There might be 1 or 2 more guards in this room as well. There's 1. Any more? Oh, okay, looks like I haven't changed this room. I thought I might have. Okay, I didn't want to do too much in this level. You know, it's only level 2 after all. Didn't want to make it too much harder than the original version of it. So, yeah. There we go. Alright. Here we come up here. Yeah, I really like this version of the music. It's so much better, in my opinion, than the original version. But there's definitely a couple more enemies in this room than previously. So I think I changed this room as well, slightly. Yeah, they're not major changes, but they're kind of noticeable-ish. You know, noticeable. I think it's just those 2. Yeah, I didn't change this room at all. Right, but especially for these crosses, it's very, very easy to miss the crosses. Especially near a brighter lighting. If they're in front of a brighter light, they're very, very difficult. Very easy to miss, shall I say. Much harder to see. Especially if you don't have 20/20 vision. My left eye is a bit weak, so it's harder for me to see certain things. But I've redone this whole section. Nice car. This part of the reason is just to make it all more attractive and exciting and interesting and stuff. Not only that, another reason is, you'll see in a minute. I'll show you once I get through there. It's all nicely joined up together. I'll show you now on the map. You'll see now. If you look there closely, that is a number 2. If you look at that, and then it looks like a number 5, but it's actually basically number 2 flipped horizontally. So they can't join together, a 2 and the backwards reverse 2, where these 2 in between, or 1 square between, joining them together. I thought, because this is level 2, how sort of apt would it be to have 2 2s? Because there's the same number of 2s as the number of the level 2, you see, so it's me sort of playing up on the whole concept of number 2, you know, just for fun, yeah, more than anything. And yeah, I think that just really adds a real sort of kiff factor to it. Make it so much more kiff and cool than the original version. Yeah, so anyway, hope you all enjoyed seeing that part, that aspect of this level. Okay, I'm going to change bigger gun for you guys, because there's 2 SS this time. Previously was only 1. Back to the smaller gun. So I've definitely sort of increased the difficulty, ramped it up there. in that section. In that section, I think it's still just one SS, so nothing's changed in this room. You get the gold key, and much bigger gun again. There's quite a lot of enemy here, and big guy here. One more, yes, there's always a guard lurking behind that corner. Okay, back to number 3, gotta conserve ammo where I can, as much as possible. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, it's still, yeah, four guards. I think that just about covers everything, but don't think it's over yet, because in this room there are 2 SS and one guard. Yeah, exactly. Now at the exit, have I got everything? No, there's one treasure I've missed. Can you believe it? Just like what happened in the secret floor. It's happened again, yet again to me, and how ironic would it be if it's in exactly the same room where I need to watch out for like not missing anything. I thought I'd scoured those rooms really thoroughly. I'm very, very surprised. Unless no, there's no way that the door, secret door, one of the file secret level could have been over a treasure, because I didn't add any there. And search this room thoroughly. Sometimes because the colouring of these tables, some of the treasure, particularly the jewels, can be camouflaged in its colour behind them. It more likely is a cross somewhere out there in a bright spot where it's very easy to miss. Yeah, I can't believe this. Oh, flippin' heck, it was a jewel of all things. Oh my gosh. Oh well, at least it didn't take more than about a minute or so to find that. That should be 100% now. Let's get to the exits. Yes, exactly, 100% of everything, so I'm going to quickly save, and if the game crashes, well, tough techies. Tough Yeah, it, just as I had foreseen, it has indeed crashed. I can at least I can laugh about it now, but he's much better than getting frustrated over it. Come on, come on. Why is it taking so long? Sorry about that. Well, I hope you all enjoyed watching that, and yeah, it won't be that long before I do level 3, and that's going to be even more interesting. So I hope you all look forward to that, and see you on here again soon for level 3 of redeveloped episode 1 of Wolfenstein 3D. Okay, cheers everyone. Bye for now.